these swords are fine quality. Where are you getting the minerals, the iron, the steel? Are they all like iron?
Well, you saw the pits. Plenty of ore.
They're not
Fucking
people,
knew
it's
it.
fine. They're not people, it's totally fine.
See, that's funny, because the pits kind of smell like burning corpses.
Oh, they should smell exactly like burning corpses.
What's the... No. What's that thing that the...
Yeah, it's
medical
not that.
doctor?
Oh, never
I just say
mind.
10
What?
10?
out of game. I'm counting down before I activate my form charm, so that you guys can talk to him first.
Yeah, it's just as I expected. You're using a...
I'm with
What's that
him,
thing
by
called?
the way.
Centrifuge method?
No, you put them, well, every day I go out and the pits have more people in them.
9.
So I take the ore that floats to the top, and I come up here and I work.
While they're talking, I make very obvious eye contact with you and just kind of
I'm sorry, make I what?
Where do these
Contact.
corpses come from?
Not contact.
I don't
Hey.
ask questions.
and I just motion
I work.
and I kind of step right up in front of him. So how do you get the fire green? What's that about?
Oh, it was like that when I came here.
Oh, does it make you sick?
No. But it is hotter than normal.
7.
Ryzen.
And I'm trying to distract him while you're trying to deal with that. So what brought you here?
Let's give it a moment here.
Fire.
Giving
Oh.
it several.
It was hot enough to work with.
Let's give it more than that.
6.
Once you get to a certain
No,
point,
stop
you
that.
can't prevent
Stop counting.
oxidation.
You know I can't count that
There's no
high,
oxidizing
5.
here.
and it's
That
offensive.
makes sense.
Coming lower for you.
It's toasty. How'd you get so good with
Understand your
crafting?
numbers, boy.
Practice. Lots of it.
4.
We need to have the
Is there
conversation with
anything
him
else
as
that
we
you're,
discussed,
really super good at?
so that
You do
we
that.
can find out what's going on. He's not causing this,
I haven't done anything else for a very long time.
so we
And the ghosts
need
don't bother you in here?
to breathe.
What's that? I didn't hear it.
The ghosts don't bother you in here?
Oh, no, they haven't come
3.
around. They, for the most part, stay outside the compound.
If you were able to give other working conditions, would you find that agreeable? If you were to stop extracting ore this way, or iron?
Well, I have everything I need here. A fire hotter than anywhere else that has no impurities. And as much ore as I can use.
What if you stop using that ore, and I can supply you with ore from anywhere? The finest ore from Finnsville. I hear that they just started a ore mining company over there.
Ooh, or jade.
Jade, that's an option. I can get you exotic ore.
Jade is good.
You could make a green one.
Jade is very good.
Mm-hmm.
See, they have it under control. It's fine.
So, when do I get my jade?
I just start doing the math to try as compact as much time as possible to get a shipment in. And
Now, are you going on 0 or on 1?
Given some travel time, I could start
1.5.
as early as tomorrow.
Okay, then I shouldn't have to take any more from the pits.
All right.
Problem
and you say
solved.
that the corpse just appear there?
Well, there's more in there each day.
Okay.
So,
Is there a way for us to get down there? How do you get the materials from there? Is there a cellar?
I go into the courtyard and I reach down in and I scoop it up.
Oh, or the pit's like. Okay.
Nope.
You
You
wouldn't.
know what? I leave.
Oh, your friend is gone.
He gets upset about things.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
He's flighty.
Do I give him a sword now?
You-
Usually when people leave, they take a sword.
No. I'll take his for him.
I'm sure he would like that.
No, just one, unless you're using 2. I have match sets.
You know, I do use short swords usually.
He reaches down and pulls up 2 wickedly curved, murder daggers.
Oh, thank you.
The
Compassion one. I don't give a fuck where they came from.
Yeah.
the entire
I don't really
the
care
entire
either.
inside edge is serrated on both of them. The outside edge is a smooth razor sharp cutting edge.
Mm.
Nice.
I go with him.
Yeah. Thank you, Bastion.
So, nobody asked your name.
They keep leaving without their swords.
I'll be back.
It's fine. They have the option. Everybody has the option.
No, everybody who leaves always takes a sword. Always. That's why I make so many.
I thought this was just busy work. You're just
It
there
is.
to pass time.
No, well, when I have visitors, I need to give them a sword. Everybody leaves with a sword.
Oh, like a gift in a way, or is it just mandated?
Everybody leaves with a sword.
All right. Tell us about these projects. The big project.
I don't have any projects right now.
Have
Just
you had
busy work.
any recently?
What year is it?
Give the year.
The year.
Oh, no, it's been quite a while.
Current year.
All right.
5 monkey slap slap.
By cleansing fire the pits.
Okay.
This is perfect.
A lot of it is still there. Because a lot of it is the way it's supposed to be.
Okay. But all the rot and decay is gone.
Yep. And
Okay.
a lot of what was already there is still there.
Boop.
I pull Carmine to the side for a second.
Before you do, just real quick, I want to circle back to the name thing. Because he was like, nobody
Yeah,
asked
that's
your
important.
name. And I do want to know that. I want to make sure we get that.
Huh. I haven't had to use it in a while. Usually they just call me architect.
The architect.
A thought.
Do you remember your name?
It's in here somewhere.
Okay.
Mhm.
So, as you are purging the pits, I'm also with you. No, I fully support you
You
100%
see him
on
get
this one.
distracted by a thought, and then he looks back down at his swords and looks back up. And, will you need a sword soon?
I can take one. I have to admit I don't really know how to use them.
Offering prayers
Oh,
over
that's
the
okay.
pits.
How heavy is it?
He actually hands you one that's more of a saber. So
Okay.
narrower, slimmer,
Cool.
something elegant if it wasn't so bitey looking.
Cool. Thank you. This is cool.
Did you happen to ask him about what the thing up the top is, the ruby?
I wanna.
I'm
would-
gonna say while they're having their conversation, we could just like step really briefly aside.
Yeah.
When he
Just like-
purges
just
the
like
pits, are there
scooch a
still
little bit.
corpses in there?
Yes, but they're obviously sterile now.
So, this guy's obviously not horrible. He just seems misguided.
He's been here a while.
So, we did break into this house. Maybe we can ask him to offer us hospitality here instead of. I understand that there was thoughts of taking the structure.
He's not a
Well, we can't kick him out.
normal
Person.
person.
It's true, but besides being
People,
misguided,
mortals can't punch swords and can't punch raw metal and make swords.
And for the most
He's
part-
probably been here so long the spell has affected him.
yeah.
he's-
There's no aspect markings on him, right?
No.
Yeah. He's obviously not dragon blooded.
He's just doing a job, and he's doing it really well.
Yeah, I have to agree with Carmine on this. If look at it this way, if I supply him the jade, we can equip your warriors with jade weaponry.
I was never against the idea, I just don't think he should remain here. We would have to relocate him as well.
We'd have to find a forge that would be equivalent to this one at least.
Gosh, I don't think he's going anywhere unless you take the fire with you.
We can look back on it, but we agreed
That's
not to.
not for me. That's not for you to talk to me about.
Yeah, well, I just want
You
to
need
know.
to talk to him about
agreement.
that.
We're
I
not
start
going to do
going
anything
back upstairs.
drastic, right?
Yes.
What?
We're
Or
in
you
agreement,
do.
Nothing drastic.
Sure.
Nothing crazy.
Okay.
So, after you purge the pit, and I'm with you on this, I need you to do me a favor. Don't let me die. And I go to purifying fire the corpses in the pit.
I mean, you go to Zenith ability then.
yeah, that's what I meant.
Okay, so
Uh,
are you just jumping in?
No! No, I am not!
Do it, no balls.
I go over the edge and I hang off the edge and I do the gentle slide down until this point where I'm still holding on to the wall and I can boop them.
Despite the fact that you know these things are, by all accounts, clean, this is yucky. This is extraordinarily yucky. And actually, when you
Super
do it,
yucky.
So gross.
the grossest thing that's ever happened when you've purged a body happens, the bones, every single fragment of bone completely evaporates into the normal golden smoke and trails off towards wherever. The rest of it is still there.
It goops. It's a flesh goop.
Does it like goopy fart? Like gag?
Kinda.
Like, like hair just got displaced?
It's like when Peter in Family Guy loses his bones because of an errant wish.
Oh god.
Kinda.
Yes.
Kinda, but
An
like a
errant
lot of
wish.
bodies.
And grosser.
And a lot of them were just chunks anyway. Like part of it, like part of an arm, not the whole arm. So like there's a lot of
Yep.
yuck going on right now. But the bones are all gone.
Oh, good.
I reach down and I pull you out of there.
This expression just.
I have seen things, man.
Gross.
Things and stuff.
Things and stuff. Stuff and things.
Alright, so we're back with the guy.
Yep.
Yep. We come back upstairs.
As we're walking along, you're not gonna. Are you?
I don't intend on growing antlers anytime soon.
No, not with the hair, with the. You glowy.
Be the elk.
I don't know yet. I said I don't know yet. That means I'm not gonna do it right away.
Last time this was a count of.
10.
It's an improvement. Okay?
It is.
Just tell me first if you're gonna.
I'll say one really loud.
Did he count down to 1 all the way?
He counted
Up to
down
1.5.
to 1.5.
Oh, wow. That's him being patient then.
Yeah.
Sure is.
Think before you speak to the man or about him. By the 9.
But that was in character. Yeah, just me going across the room. That's him being patient then. Alright.
So he's not gonna want to move, but I don't see anything wrong with leaving him here.
I don't have a workshop with my mans, do I?
No.
Okay.
Your man has enough fun things.
Just figured I would ask.
So we're actually
Worst case scenario,
Looking
the cat
for-
can murder him.
He might be able to take the cat.
ooh.
What's the glowing thing?
Oh, that's my furnace.
Oh, made out of.
Furnace.
He stops his work and looks at it. Hot green fire.
Huh.
I'd like to roll intelligence occult about hot green fire.
Seems to work pretty good.
Sure.
Yeah, because I feel like it reminds me of Malvia's. Intelligence? Is that what we're going with?
Yeah.
I'm actually more curious about how the radiation works. So mind if I roll the same thing?
Speaking of which, this room doesn't make you feel nauseous. Like, I mean, it might still make you feel nauseous, but not for the same reason.
It's probably the exhaust that makes you feel nauseous.
A lot of, like, it's essentially splitting the two energies, and the yuck is going outside, and the useful stuff is coming inside. That was in lore,
In occult.
into cult,
For everybody
Or
else.
into cold.
into cult,
I got 4. I have every reason to roll a cult.
I don't know any of
or
this
into
shit.
cult.
I don't know anything.
I know a lot of things.
Okay,
This is like my thing.
Oh wait, we can do lower. Let's see.
you know, this ruby used to just be a symbol of wealth. This is something that you have heard of in the past, because it was near Whitewall, so it had some sort of fame. And a ruby this size, because this thing is probably like if you took the green on the table and then just like use that as the base to cut the shape of the ruby out of, that's what we're dealing with.
Gotcha.
So this thing is huge, and then up, mounted on a wall, encompassed or encased within a furnace, and then he's working in where the like he puts the stuff in to heat it and then brings it right out and starts punching it. This used to be a ruby. This place used to be, and you know everything that I've been describing, how it was like a permanent way station for pretty much any allied soldiers to use for their army way back. And by virtue of the fact that it's still around, there's probably some sort of enchantment or reinforcement on it at the very least.
Word.
It's been around for quite a while in north, which north is not friendly to buildings, even as far south as you guys are. So our int occult people,
Yes. For the
What's-
fire specifically.
fire specifically,
Yeah.
For the radiation.
radiation.
I got 4.
For why I would feel sick outside but not inside.
Okay, you actually do suss out the fact that there is probably something that's
Like a filter.
separating whatever is like. It's straight up like changing what's going in which direction because outside didn't feel hot, and inside definitely feels hot. But outside felt sick, and inside doesn't feel sick. So whatever's going on, it's definitely having a very strong effect on this obviously powerful thing. Yours was on the fire. So you have definitely studied Malpheus before. This is not necessarily Malphian in nature, just because bringing something like this from Malpheus, it would probably lose a lot of its oomph.
Right.
And if it was this, and if that was the case, the amount of power this is throwing off now in Malpheus would be like,
Crazy.
yeah, like this isn't the kind of thing that anybody would forget was up here.
Okay.
So it's probably something that was modeled after the powers of Malpheus, but adapted to work in creation.
Okay. Someone like me could totally make something like that,
Quite possibly,
is what I'm thinking.
with the right magics.
Yes. Okay.
That's the other thing is you suss out is this is probably magic.
Yeah.
This is probably some sort of sorcery that somebody developed to harness the natural power that is inherent in gems,
Okay.
just in a way that was completely unforeseen.
That's powerful.
'Cause using a ruby as a fire source is weird.
It is weird. Okay, cool.
And you were trying to focus on the
Radiation aspect, yeah.
So you pick up kind of the same things that he was figuring out because obviously he said it made him feel sick, which is something that doesn't really happen around fire.
And puke still hasn't
unless,
happened.
unless the fire is something that's not supposed to be burning. The best you can figure is that so obviously this was purpose built. The furnace is the key. Whatever's going on with the radiation and the sickness, it hasn't been weaponized. It's just being vented off to seemingly harmlessly into the atmosphere.
Really?
Because inside is nothing but pure heat.
Okay. Alright. That's good.
By and large, it's pretty safe.
Yeah, that's really good. That's where I like where this was going.